everyone, what's up? So, in today's episode, I wanted to show you something really cool. So, often I hear that if you're living in a place which gets really cold winters, that you can't grow much. But here I want to debunk that myth, and I want to show you if you're living in a region which is really cold, which gets very harsh winters, you can still grow something. So, let's look at this USDA plant hardiness zone map. So, as you can see, some of the really cold areas in Minnesota and in Maine, they could have like minimum temperatures from minus 45 to minus 40 in zone 2B, for example, and zone 3A from minus 40 to minus 35. So even in those zones, you'll get a lot of things that you can grow in the colder season. So let's zoom in a little bit. So there are places in Minnesota, northern Minnesota, and North Dakota. And if you click on this, then it will zoom into the map, and then you get like a list of zones. So we have zone 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, 5A. So mainly I'll show you the northern Minnesota zones 3A and 3B. So if you look at these two zones, let's go to this website gardenaid.com. If you go to zone 3A, for example, and then you go to planting now, it will show you everything that you can start planting in March. So you see there's a whole lot of things you can plant in March. You can plant broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, all of these things you can plant and start sowing the seed undercover in seed trays. And cauliflower, celery, chili peppers, so many things you can start undercover. And there are also things that you can directly sow seed outside. So these will be your hardy crops that can tolerate some frost. So things like parsnip and peas you can sow outside. Let's set it to the lowest zone 2A. Now you can see there is a whole list of things that you can start undercover in seed trays. So things like asparagus, beetroot, Brussels sprout, cabbage, cauliflower, chili peppers, kale, collards, lettuce, a whole lot of things that you can start indoors. And then there's also things that you can directly sow seed into the soil. So things like parsley, peas, and radish. And radish is one of my favorite ones. It's very quick to grow and it's a very hardy crop, and that's definitely something you can try out as a cool season crop. So generally speaking, the cold season crops, you would see things like your leafy greens like kale, lettuce, and your cold crops, and potatoes are going to be your cold season crops. And then for the warm season, you would see crops that yield a fruit. So things like tomato, eggplant, okra, usually you would see, and those are the warm season crops. So that's the way I plan my garden. I plan for both cold season and warm season, and I use this guide to help me plan better for the coming season. So that's what I wanted to show you. I hope it helps clear up some misconceptions out there that you cannot grow anything in the cold season. You can grow a lot of things, and if you set your zone in this website and then see what's planting now, then you can get a list of all the things that you can grow in your zone. So hope you enjoyed this session, and see you next time.